Hi guys, Dave from Mob Rules, and this is another Tabletop Plus. I finally got my new studio set up here. Everything is looking right. I've got all this stuff on display that I want to have on display, and I'm pretty stoked about it. So today we're going to be doing a 10-minute Imperial Fist Primaris Space Marine. It's simple, it's easy, and will get you to the tabletop as quickly as possible. So let's go. Right, so for this 10-minute Imperial Fist Intercessor, we primed in black, just like we always do. We're going to be doing 3 coats of Aetherland Sunset, 2 to 3 coats of Aetherland Sunset, depending on how thin you get it and how it goes. Rhinox Hide for all the pouches, because that's how I roll. Lead Belcher for the gun. Screaming Skull for the Purity Seal, obviously Mephiston Red, and Abaddon Black will be the bolter case. We'll be doing Mephiston Red for the edging around the shoulders, there and all the way around, and also very carefully on the chest. So the first thing we're going to do is the Averland, and then we're going to do the base just like we always do. So I'm going to get these paints out of the way here so I got some room to work. And we'll shake it up really good. And just get going. Mix it, thin it out. Just like we've been doing, guys. It's really the same. The only difference for this one is the colors. We're going to actually do, I'm going to go grab some from the pot because it looks like it didn't mix very well. Alright, so just get that out there, get it thinned down, and hit it. So just come back to me when you've got 2 to 3 coats on there, and we'll get to the next step. Perfect. I don't know why I can't get away from animals annoying the bejesus out of me while I'm trying to do a painting video, but yeah, that's my cat. Anyway, see you back here in just a little bit. Hey guys, it's Dave. Just wanted to give you a heads up. This is about what 2 coats of yellow looks like. Yellow is a very difficult color to go on over black, so it's going to take 3, and it may even take 4 thin coats. So just keep at it. Don't freak out. You got this. Alright, so as you can see here, we get a nice, good solid coat. Took me 3 coats actually. So the next step, of course, is to take the rest of our colors and block everything in. As I said, I will be hitting red on the shoulder stripes, on the edging, and on the eagle. Metal for the gun, black for the casing, and then I'll do my standard groups, silver all the way around. Rhinox here, and there's a tricky little hidden Purity Seal there that will also need some attention. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be back with you shortly. Alright, so we have allowed time for our base layers to dry. As you can see here, we've got it all looking good, nice and pretty. Yellow, the pouches, the washed out black on all of the joints, so you get a little separation there because the color that we're going to use is not Nuln, so it's not going to settle quite properly. We're going to do Agrax. So let's do that now. We're going to Agrax the entire model, and I have Seraphim Sepia out because I'm dumb. So I'm going to pull out the right color paint. Aha! Agrax Earthshade. So we're just going to do what we normally do, which in this case would be use Nuln Oil to cover the entire body liberally, but because we're not doing that, we're doing Agrax. We are going to use Agrax to cover the entire body liberally. And so remember, same thing as always, if it starts to pool in an area, that you don't want it to pool, like the shoulder pads here, just peel it off. Just to peel it off. And then just brush it over the entire model. Reds, blacks, silvers. Get it into every nook and cranny, and I'll see you in 30 minutes when it's dry. Ugh, tiny ski jumping T-Rex. Whatever are we gonna do while we wait for this to dry? We could show them the Adeptus Titanicus box, but nah. Nobody wants to see that. Anyway, you just ski on out of here, buddy. Right, so here we have a pretty good looking Marine. Now we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of cleanup, and that shouldn't take very long at all. You just mix up the colors and hit them with a little bit of highlights. Tops the shoulder pads, tops the backpack. Really simple. Any place where the wash may have pooled a little bit extra. So you want to just take care of that. And so we'll just mix it up. You want to get it nice and thin. And do. So let's go ahead and do that. And I will come back to you to show off the finished model. Minus base, of course, because you want to base it in the same scheme as the rest of your army. So whatever you have working, that's what you do. All right, guys. See you in just a minute. Right. So there you have it. The 10-minute Imperial Fist is ready for decals and basing in whatever scheme you are going for. I'm going to put some decals on this guy and take a few pictures, and they will be running for a little bit here at the end of the video. A couple things to remember. As you paint along, always thin your paints very much, okay? Whoa, wrong direction. Always thin your paints. 2 to 3 thin coats after you've done the wash can make all the difference between a really nice looking Marine and a Marine that is just kind of there. So, and this is done, by the way, with no edge highlighting whatsoever. So it's just done in the standard Imperial Fist logos style using the base colors. It's simple, it's easy, and you can get to tabletop standard in no time at all. For Tabletop Plus and Mob Rules, I've been Dave, and this has been the Ski Jumping T-Rex. So we'll see you next time. Right, so here he is, fully finished, ready to deploy and kill the enemies of the Imperium. Now, as a small disclaimer, I just want to say I would never advocate buying the spray color that GW makes, except for potentially yellow. Painting yellow is very difficult. For some reason, Averland Sunset requires quite a few coats to get to a nice, proper color. So if you're really trying to get a bunch of these guys done fast, just buy the Averland Sunset spray paint. It's going to be easier, and you probably not make you pull out your hair in the long run. All right, thanks for watching. I've been Dave from Mob Rules.